Today, I want to talk to you about something that might sound uncomfortable at first, but I think it really needs to be said. You don't have to be grateful for everything. I feel like, especially around the holidays, gratitude gets pushed in a way that just doesn't always leave room for honesty. We're told to be thankful. We're told to focus on the positive and to count our blessings. And while gratitude is important, it can also become something that we use to silence ourselves. Sometimes gratitude gets used in a way to bypass pain. And I want to be really clear here. This is not an anti-gratitude message. This is a pro-truth message. Because the reality is, some things in life are hard. Some things are painful. Some things are unfair. And some things will change you in ways that will take you a very long time to try to understand. And forcing yourself to feel grateful for those experiences can actually slow down your healing. There's a difference between appreciating growth and pretending something didn't hurt. I think a lot of people often confuse the two. You can acknowledge that something shaped you without being grateful that it happened. You can respect your resilience without romanticizing what you had to survive. And you can be thankful for where you are now while still honoring the fact that getting here cost you something. And I wish more people said this out loud. There are parts of my life that I am grateful for, and there are parts of my life that I am still processing. Both can exist at the same time. Gratitude does not cancel out grief. Gratitude doesn't erase anger. And gratitude does not require you to rewrite your story in a way that makes other people comfortable. Some experiences don't need to be reframed. They just need to be felt. I've noticed that a lot of people say things like, at least it made you stronger, or everything happens for a reason, or be grateful because it could be worse. And while those statements might be well-intended, they can feel really dismissive when you're still carrying the weight of whatever happened to you. Strength doesn't mean that something was okay. Survival does not mean that something was acceptable. And growth doesn't automatically mean that something was good. It just means that you lived through it. And sometimes that's enough. I think gratitude becomes unhealthy when it turns into pressure. Pressure to smile when you don't feel like smiling. Pressure to forgive people before you're ready. Pressure to minimize your pain because other people have it worse. Or pressure to rush the healing process entirely. You don't owe anyone gratitude for something that hurt you. What you owe yourself is honesty. And here's something else that doesn't get talked about enough. Forcing gratitude too early can actually disconnect you from yourself. When you skip over your real emotions just to get to the lesson, what you're teaching your body is that your feelings don't matter and that your pain needs to be justified before those feelings can be allowed. But your pain doesn't need a purpose to be valid. Sometimes the most respectful thing you can say about an experience is that it was hard and that you didn't deserve that. That's not bitterness. That's clarity. Now, this doesn't mean that you stay stuck in resentment forever. It doesn't mean that you live in the anger. It means that you let yourself fully acknowledge what happened to you so that you can move forward honestly and not just performatively. Real gratitude comes later. It comes naturally. It comes when you've given yourself permission to feel everything first. And I want to talk specifically about Christmas and the holidays for a moment because this time of year can bring up a lot. It can bring up loss, loneliness, financial stress, especially for a lot of us right now, family tension, memories that you didn't ask for, expectations that you can't meet, And when everyone around you is posting joy and togetherness, it can really feel like you specifically are doing something wrong if you're not in that same space. But I want to tell you, you're not doing anything wrong. You don't have to be grateful for a hard year just because it's ending. You don't have to be thankful for struggle just because you survived it. You don't have to force joy because it's simply a holiday. You are allowed to be neutral. You're allowed to be tired if you are. You're allowed to be reflective or quiet. Sometimes peace looks like honesty, not necessarily celebration. And I also want to say this, gratitude doesn't have to be global. You don't have to be grateful for your entire life, okay? You can be grateful for the small things. A moment of calm, a safe place to rest, having one person who understands you or one thing that made you a little bit happier today. That kind of gratitude doesn't invalidate your pain, okay? It exists right alongside it. So if you are watching this and you feel conflicted about gratitude, I want you to know that you are not broken. You are just being real. You don't have to rewrite your story to sound inspirational. And you don't have to package your pain into a lesson for public consumption. You also don't have to rush to forgiveness. And you don't have to perform your healing. You are allowed to take your time. And eventually, gratitude will come in a way that feels true to you, not forced, not pressured, not performative, just honest. And if this message resonated with you in any way, I want you to know that you are not alone. And if you feel comfortable, you can share with me in the comments one thing that you're grateful for and maybe one thing that you're still working through. But both of those things deserve space. Subscribe if you want more grounded conversations like this. And if today feels heavy, I want to remind you to be gentle with yourself because that does count too.